was born in New Bedford, Massachusetts, and I grew up in foster care. I'm African American, of light complexion, blue eyes, and my birth name was Steve Klakowitz. So I didn't know where I had come from and who I belonged to and who I looked like. My childhood was spent trying to figure exactly that.
Steve Pemberton, the foster child who grew up to become a Fortune 100 company senior executive. Another amazing story of someone who has overcome the odds, tapping into their life's potential.
I wanted so desperately to go to college. I had my heart set on Boston College. You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to Boston College. But I'd run into an obstacle, and that is the foster family that refuses to fill out any forms. And they wanted to keep me under their control for as long as possible. And so it gets to the point where with my social worker, I say, I need you to step in here. He calls the family and he tells them I'm coming to get his things and I want his things to be ready. I said, I'm going back with you. And he says, no, you don't have to. I said, no, I have to let them know that though they had taken a childhood from me, I was not going to allow them to take a future.
The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible.
I wanted to be a life that was an example to others of what's possible when you believe. I want the legacy to be standing in the gap for others and to be an example of what can happen to a child who was once deemed as not having a chance in the world.
Steve Pemberton has become a man of resilience, determination, and vision. Throughout all his life experiences, hardships, and disappointments, Steve proves to be an example for us all. No matter how broken our past, we have it in us to create a new beginning, building a place where love can abide.
You don't have to accept the situation and circumstance that you've inherited, but you can build something from it, and from adversity can come extraordinary accomplishment.